Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Rikishi is a legend of the business and a WWE Hall of Famer himself. However, he is now asking if it's time for a second Hall of Fame induction for himself, along with two other stars. The veteran has always been very open about saying exactly what he feels. Back in the Attitude Era, even other than his singles career, the real-life Bloodline member was paired with Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster Sexay as the Too Cool faction. They were a fun faction and often danced for the fans, quickly getting over with them. Unfortunately, Grandmaster Sexay, the real-life son of Jerry the King Lawler, died a few years back. While the legend was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2015, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hotty are not part of the hallowed hall. In an Instagram post, Rikishi posted a throwback picture with the two stars and then asked the fans if they should be inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame as a team. While there's no confirmation about the Hall of Fame inductions for next year at this time, fans will have to wait to see what happens with them. Rikishi can be a big part of the current Bloodline storyline. While the Hall of Famer has not been back in the WWE for some time, the legend could become a big part of the show. The star's sons, the Usos and Solo Sikoa, are in a feud on opposing sides at the moment as Roman Reigns' OG Bloodline gets ready to battle Solo Sikoa's new Bloodline. There is no certainty at this time if he will return. However, if he does return as a manager for the new Bloodline, it will be interesting to see what happens. It was a calm, quiet afternoon in the WWE headquarters. Behind the scenes, the buzz of preparation for the upcoming Royal Rumble was starting to pick up, but amidst the frenzy, there was one voice that was determined to be heard. Rikishi, the legendary Samoan wrestler whose backside became a famous weapon in the WWE arsenal, stood at the heart of a question that had been bouncing around his mind for months. With a heart full of pride and a desire for recognition, he made a bold request: should I, along with two other beloved stars, be inducted into the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame? Rikishi had never been one to shy away from the spotlight, but this request wasn't coming from a place of vanity or ego. It came from a deep-seated respect for the business, for the fans who supported him, and for the legacy that he, and many others, had built over the years. In this request, he wasn't alone. He had his two partners in mind. Two stars who had played integral roles in shaping the WWE landscape and whose contributions deserved to be celebrated alongside his own, The Godfather and Scotty 2 Hotty. As Rikishi's proposal began to circulate among the higher-ups in WWE, the question was raised: should the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025 include these three stars who had poured their hearts and souls into the business, leaving behind an undeniable mark on the industry? Rikishi, the true innovator. Rikishi was known for many things, but one thing he always wanted to be remembered for was his innovation. His infamous stink face had become a staple in WWE programming, a signature move that could make any opponent reconsider their career choices. But Rikishi wasn't just a one-hit wonder. He was an all-around talent who adapted to the times and earned his spot in the wrestling world through sheer grit and passion. What truly set Rikishi apart, however, was his legacy within the Samoan dynasty. As part of a family that has produced some of the most iconic figures in professional wrestling, such as The Rock, Roman Reigns, and the Usos, Rikishi represented a bridge between generations. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was part of a living. But what about the other two stars Rikishi had in mind? The Godfather, a larger-than-life persona. The Godfather, the man who brought the pimpin' ain't easy persona to life, was a true entertainer in every sense of the word. From his days as a member of the Nation of Domination to his transformation into the larger-than-life character that drove crowds wild, the Godfather was a cornerstone of WWE's Attitude Era. His character might have been fun and flamboyant, but underneath that exterior was a skilled wrestler who knew how to entertain. The Godfather's contribution to WWE wasn't just in the ring, it was his ability to connect with fans, to make them laugh, and to make them feel something, even if it was just for a moment. He didn't just wrestle, he brought charisma, personality, and an infectious energy that filled arenas across the world. His trademark phrase, "You know what time it is," would forever live in the hearts of fans, as it encapsulated his confidence, charm, and showmanship. The Godfather was more than just a tag team partner to the likes of Rikishi. He was a trailblazer who helped shape the attitude and energy of WWE during one of its most exciting periods. His inclusion in the 2025 Hall of Fame would honor not only his contributions as a wrestler but also his role in elevating WWE storytelling and character development. Scotty 2 Hotty, the heart and soul of the tag team division. Scotty 2 Hotty was one of the most energetic and entertaining performers of his era. Known for his worm dance, Scotty was a key figure in the popular tag team division of the late 1990s and early 2000s. Alongside his partners, including Rikishi, Scotty formed one of the most beloved factions in WWE history, Too Cool. Too Cool wasn't just a tag team, it was a movement. The group's carefree attitude and willingness to make the crowd laugh while delivering in the ring made them a fan favorite. Scotty's high-flying moves and comedic timing were the perfect complement to Rikishi's larger-than-life persona. Together, they brought a sense of fun and excitement to the WWE product that hadn't been seen in quite some time. Scotty may have been known for his humor, but make no mistake, he was a skilled wrestler. His technical ability and agility in the ring helped elevate the tag team division, and his performances were often among the highlights of any show. Scotty's inclusion in the Hall of Fame would recognize his contributions to the tag team scene and celebrate his time as a pivotal figure in WWE's late 90s and early 2000s heyday. A legacy that deserves recognition. As Rikishi, The Godfather, and Scotty 2 Hotty's stories began to circulate, the WWE universe began to weigh in. Social media buzzed with fans sharing their thoughts, tagging the Hall of Fame account, and offering their own voices to the conversation. The general consensus was clear: these three men had earned their place in history. Rikishi, with his hard-hitting moves and dedication to his craft, had proven time and time again that he belonged. The Godfather, with his unforgettable character and contribution to the Attitude Era, had left an indelible mark on the business. And Scotty, with his infectious energy and technical skill, had helped make the tag team division a defining feature of an entire era. The Hall of Fame, after all, wasn't just about the championships won or the accolades collected. It was about recognizing those who had impacted the business, those who had helped WWE evolve and grow, and those who had earned the respect and admiration of their peers and fans. Rikishi knew that this honor wasn't just for him but for the entire legacy he shared with The Godfather and Scotty 2 Hotty.